Hey, what's up guys, it's Chris here. We'll go back to a brand new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about some Easter eggs slash small details you may have missed in the first episode of The Ones Who Live. Now, before I get started, I just want to say this episode was so good. I'm so happy to see Rick Grimes on the screen again. Andrew Lincoln just acted his butt off in this episode. This was just a great episode. Peak Walking Dead content. It brings me back to like the good old days of The Walking Dead, because for me, The Walking Dead really declined for me after the whole Whisper arc finished, because the Commonwealth plot really didn't pique my interest. But now I'm back into it. I love it. You know, this, in my opinion, this has to be like top 2 spin-offs now in The Walking Dead. It's just, this first episode was so good. I'm so happy they went this route. I can't believe how good it was. But we're going to be talking about some small details that you may have missed in the first episode of The Ones Who Live. Now, the first one I have here is, you can see a map of the USA. Now, this was a part of the opening credit scene. You can see like a nuke symbol down where Texas is, and for people that haven't watched the Fear the Walking Dead, you're like, what is this? But the people that have, you know exactly what that means. His name was Teddy. He was like the villain of Fear the Walking Dead season 6, I believe, and he basically set off a nuke, and I forget what the exact reason why, but he was responsible for setting off the nuke. So it's cool to see that symbol, because for the people that watched it, we all knew what it was, what that meant. So that was awesome to see, because you can't really go past that, because setting off a nuke in this universe is such a big deal. So yeah, that was Teddy's responsibility. Now we know that the CRM did know that happened down near Texas. The next one we have is, if you remember in the Walking Dead series finale, we saw Rick at the very end of the episode, and apparently that was his 3rd attempt at escaping the CRM. But of course we know that he didn't succeed. So the screenshot you have right here is the one from the series finale, The Walking Dead. We now know that this was his 3rd attempt at escaping. And we also know that Okafor found the message in the bottle that Rick threw in the ocean, and about saying, you know, Michonne and loved ones and everything. That's why Okafor knows so much about Rick. The next one we have is Omaha. Now we know that Omaha was a part of the CRM, you know, type of family, you know what I mean? But we don't know the backstory of it. But if you want to know the backstory as to why Omaha blew up, why it was attacked, then you should go watch The Walking Dead World Beyond, because that basically explains everything that happened. That explains why Omaha was attacked. That explains why there's only basically 2 cities now instead of 3. So if you're interested in that backstory, go ahead and watch The World Beyond. It's only 2 seasons. I got through with it. It's not very good in my opinion. It's not the peak Walking Dead series, but you know, if you love the show, if you love this universe, then go check it out. The next one is Okafor. He confirms that he was a part of the bombing in Atlanta. Remember, we do see Atlanta in season 2, I think in episode 5. It was a flashback of, we see Shane and Lori there. They look out at the city and it's being bombed, and that's basically the same footage they used from that, and they put it in this show, which was awesome. I love to see that. And the next one, he said he was a part of the Los Angeles bombing, which we saw in Fear the Walking Dead, and that was season 2 episode 1. We saw that and that was when everyone was trying to get on the yacht with, it was Madison, Alicia, Nick, Daniel, everyone. They were trying to get on the yacht because they were bombing Los Angeles, and we finally know the reason, basically, why they did, and Okafor was part of it, so that was pretty cool to see. And the next one we have is when Rick, Thorne, and Okafor are in the stadium sitting. Okafor hands them some papers and a book, and if you look closely at the book that Rick gets, it's the same book that Morgan got from Eastman. It's something about the Art of Peace. I don't know if that's the same name, but the Art of Peace. Now, if you've seen Fear the Walking Dead, that was the same book that Morgan gave Nick, but we all know how that turned out when Nick started to read the book. I don't want to go past that. So, and yeah, so that was cool to see. That was I thought I knew that book looked familiar, but then I looked on Twitter and saw it was the same exact book that Morgan got from Eastman, and yeah, that was really cool. The last one, not really an Easter egg, but it was a little cool hint or whatever, little cool nod. In the first season on The Walking Dead, Morales calls Rick Helicopter Boy, and now in season 1 of The Ones Who Live, Rick learns how to fly a helicopter, which, that was just cool. That was just a cool little thing. Thought I would just put this at the end of the video, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any more small details or Easter eggs that I missed, let me know down in the comments section below. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.